What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ronald, aka the Boy Game Bro, and today I have another review. Shout out to the people at Ask One D Games for sending me this copy. And today I'm talking about the OG, recently refreshed game, Memoir 44 by Days of Wonder Games. Now, what is Memoir 44? Memoir 44 is a 2 to, I believe it can go up to 8 player game about you waging war against your opponent across these certain scenarios. You're moving tanks, artillery, infantry. You're just doing a lot of different stuff across this landscape. There is a lot of replayability in this game because there are different scenarios, different strengths and weaknesses between the two classes in the game. Really like this game a lot, and I'm gonna tell you more about it in a little bit. So the artwork is very old school, but not in a bad way, because I used to play with little army men and they used to give you like the little mat and everything. It's kind of like that, but a little bit more scaled up. I'm not really sure how the older version looked, but this is the refresh version that I have. So everything's a little bit more up to date, a little bit more polished looking to me. I probably need to see if I can compare the old one to the new one, but this one I really like. I really like both sides of the board. I like the beach scene, I like the forest scene, and I just like the way that you can configure everything to kind of change up how you and your opponent are going to be battling against each other. But overall, I enjoy the artwork. I give it a solid 7, 8 out of 10. Now, let's talk about how do you play Memoir 44. Basically, again, you are going to be setting up different scenarios in the base set. There are a ton, I believe. I think I maybe like 20 of them. It could be more, but there's a lot of scenarios in the book for you and your opponent. There's going to be strengths and weaknesses on both sides. Like sometimes you are setting up a scenario where they will put you in a town where you can get defense roles, and they'll put your opponent where they set up with a billion different infantry units, but they're not able to cross a river to come and attack you because it's impassable. There's different ways to set up the thing. You can also do it custom if you want to, but me and my friends, we were playing with the first two scenarios that were in the game, which were very, I thought I was gonna win those, but those sandbags and those little hedgehog things were blocking my path, and it made it a little bit more difficult for me to kind of win the game. But you're still, again, you and your opponent are going to be going back and forth with each other, trying to basically kill each other. So each infantry unit gonna have 4 people in there, and then you have the armor units. I think that's gonna have 3 if I'm not mistaken. And then depending on how close you are, how many hexagon spaces you are, you're going to be rolling a dice and then resolve the effect. And that's it. You have cards in your hand that you're going to play, where you can either move the people in the middle or on the left side of the board or the right side of the board, and just try to move in on your opponent and potentially attack them and kill them and win. So yeah, it's really, at first I was a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of pieces and everything, but there's a big setup on the side of these little cards, and it actually defines what you can and cannot do. Like, you go into the forest, you can't pass through the forest, you have to stop immediately. If you're going to be moving your infantry units past 2 spaces, you can move them up to 3. If you move them 3 times, they're not going to be able to attack on that turn. Like, the tanks can always move 3 spaces. You can't pass through your own units. It's just different stuff like that. I would say just take your time with the scenario. The first scenario in the game, take your time and just kind of dive in and keep the book next to you, because you're going to need it. Now, what do I rate Memoir 44? I'm going to give Memoir 44, I'm going to give it a 8.3. I really enjoyed it. I kind of want to get the expansions to this one, actually, to see what else is going to bring into the game. This is a big box. Again, it has the storage in there, which everything goes where it needs to go. I really like it. I really like the army pieces. I really like it. It brought me back to my childhood. So I'm glad. I know I'm really late on getting into the series. I know this is a older game that was remade, but overall, I really enjoyed it. And that wraps up another review from your boy Ronald. Again, thank you Asmodee Games for sending me this review copy. You guys follow me on all the socials, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, Twitter. Twitch gonna be coming soon. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And I love y'all. And it's your boy Ronald, and I'm out of here. Peace.